Yo, what's up, my people? This is the Dope FP, a.k.a. Kid Named Breezy, and this is The Biz with D.
All right, everybody. Y'all are now tuned to The Biz with D. Of course, thank y'all for tuning in and being so awesome. But right now, we have Kid Named Breezy on the line. What's going on?
Yo. What's up?
Not much. How about you?
Man, I can't call it, brother. Just living my life. I'm in a good place right now, man.
Nice. That's what's up. So thank you so much for coming on the show this evening. I really do appreciate it.
Oh man, I appreciate you guys having me, man. This is dope. I'm already having a good time.
That's great. and we are just now, literally just getting started.
Yes,
so let me ask you before, ask a little bit about you. Who are some of your musical influences? Because you have a dope, unique sound. I just want to know who inspires the sound of music.
Well, of course, I'm big on the Fresh Prince. Not even just musically, but his whole lifestyle at the time. It's big for me to represent what you bring to the table through not just music, but in other avenues, and I think that's what he did. And then I kind of studied his career a little bit. So that's big. He's big for me. Tupac definitely, of course. I just believe Tupac is way ahead of his time. And sometimes not to sound cocky or anything, but sometimes I feel I have that same type of feeling sometimes. And then a Tribe Called Quest actually influenced my name, Kid Named Breezy. Because I'm a huge Tribe fan, so I had to kind of flip it around a little bit. So that is like most of the elements of Kid Named Breezy.
Okay, I'm definitely feeling that. So let me ask you, what age were you when you first decided I want to do music? This is just what I love.
Man, I was probably like 16. I was in LA, and my boy CJ Hilton, he had a show coming up, and we were at his rehearsals, and I just thought it was so dope with the sound of live music, and how it was so impactful just by itself. It wasn't even the showtime yet. It was just rehearsal. So then I was like joking around with one of my homies. Was like, man, I should start making music. And then like when I turned 17, I think that's when I really started taking it serious and actually turning my poetry into something.
Nice. That's dope. That really is. So let me just ask you this before I really, really, really dive in and talk about the single and the mixtape, because I am totally a fan of your music, and I've been rocking out like all damn.
Thanks, man.
So, yeah, not a problem. So, what is like the absolute must-have for you as an artist? It's just the one thing that you feel you need to have to be successful. And that can be a publicist, a manager, a assistant, a hairstylist. What is the one thing that you feel that you have to have as an artist?
I think, aside from everything else, of course you need in your team, publicists, just marketing guys, all that stuff. All that's cool, but in order for you, I believe, in order to really be successful and to even get in talks of having a publicist or any type of team, you got to have a movement. That movement has to be, something somebody can relate to, something that is different, but at the same time it's a message similar to what people have heard before and can get down with. And once you build that movement, once you have that movement on the ground and running a little bit, then you get into other stuff. But majorly, you gotta have the idea before anything else.
Okay, cool. I just had to ask. That's one of my new favorite questions that I like to ask everybody that comes on the show. So I say, you know what, I can't slip up and forget to add that one in there before I ask about 93. So the name of the single is 93, and the mixtape is 93, even though you weren't even born in 93. You were born in 1992.
Exactly.
You're not even a 93 baby. I'm a 93 baby, so I think your mixtape should have really been 92. I'm just saying. Now let me stop.
I feel you, man. Wait, you born 93?
I sure was.
Ah, that's what's up, my brother. Yeah, hell yeah. That's you were born in a good year, man.
I sure was, and I don't remember it at all.
Hey, I don't either. I got the internet to help me out.
That's what's up. So, what inspired the concept behind the single 93 and the mixtape? Because it's really you know what? Let me not. Yeah. What inspired it? Because it's really I'm looking at the cover. You got the 93 style going on, and I'm like, whoa, okay. You really didn't deal with it. So, what inspired it all for you?
Well, 93 is a single. This is actually this when I made this record. This is actually before we even had the concept of the 93 mixtape. I made this. I forgot what I was doing, man. I think I was watching Fresh Prince or something like that. And I was talking to my producer. His name is Jig, and I was just like, yo, we need to make a song, you know, based on the year of 1993 and what it, you know, represented the hip hop at the time. So what we did was we made this record, what I'm saying in the record and what kind of how it's shaped. It's got like a 93 feel. Like I'm referencing Fresh Prince, Onyx, The Pharcyde, Tribe Called Quest, like a whole bunch of people in the record. And I think, to be honest, that's how the idea came about of a 93 mixtape. With the mixtape, I don't know, man. I wanted to bring everything back to the essence and the prime of what I thought hip hop was, you know. So this 93 concept is like, there's this kid in 1993, and he made a mixtape, but nobody knew, you know, nobody heard it, nobody even knew he was making music. And I don't think too many people even knew about him. So 2012 comes along, and it just so happens somebody holds on to it and they hear it. And the thing about it is the things that he was saying in this mixtape, not everybody in that, you know, I would say in 1993 actually lived, you know, lived through what he was saying, or even heard some of the things he was saying, or the samples that were created, because they weren't created yet. You know,
right?
Yeah. So basically, what's happening is people are wondering who this kid was, and how in the hell does he know all these things, and how could he have sampled, you know, these records that weren't even, you know, composed yet. So that's the whole concept of 93. I put out a letter basically for my fans, you know, telling them not my fans. I call them my lifers. I put out a letter for them, just telling them thank you for everything so far, and then this whole concept of what 93 is. So it's a big story, man, and hopefully everybody will tune in with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully they will, and they will go download their mixtape right now, 93, that is available on that thing.
Yeah.
I had to do a little stuff for you right quick, but they need to, as they're listening right now. So we're actually going to get into the joint 93. Could you do us the honors of introducing it for us?
Oh, yeah, let's do it. This is the Dope FP, a.k.a. Kid Named Breezy, and you are now about to listen to 93 Lifers.
All right, everybody, and we're back, and that was 93 by the Kid Named Breezy. That joint is sick. Like, seriously.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. You know how long we actually made that record? It was like, I want to say it took us a week to fully, you know, compose, and and get everything down. Yeah, it was crazy.
Sometimes it takes that long, though.
Oh, yeah, of course. You got to, especially with new artists, you got to kind of like, you know, a lot of people say, you know, you should be in the studio every day, dude. Like, you should just be making records, every day, one record a day. But sometimes, man, you really got to treat your records like a child. You really got to prepare it, you know, for what its potential could be, you know. So with me, I make records and like it could take a whole month, but as long as it's what I want it to be, I have to get it to where it has to be. So I always treat a record like it's my kid.
Absolutely, definitely. I know how that is because I'm an artist myself. So it takes me sometimes. It might take me 2 weeks. It might take me 1 day. Like I can actually write a song in 1 day, but I know personally I choose not to because then it would be like, wow, did he just really? Some people be getting on me like, why'd you write that song in 1 day? You need to stop doing that. And I'm thinking, I'm grown up.
Wow. Yeah, man. It's just I just think it gives the record more life, you know, and you can tell. You really can tell when a person just pumps out a record and when they really take their time with it.
Right. So let's talk about your single that you have with Pusha T called "Be About Us." How did that collaboration come about?
Well, when I was 17, I was in Atlanta with my I'm sorry, I was 18. I had just turned 18, and I was in Atlanta with my now producer, and at the time my management was I was with Tony Draper, and he had you know managed the Clips and actually got them one of their deals. So we made this record. See, about it's probably like the second record I ever recorded with Jig, and we took us like 3-4 days to finish the record, and then we sent it. My manager was like, "Yo, send it over to me," so we sent it to him, and I want to say like a week later, Pusha, I get a text from Pusha, and he's like, "Yo, I love this record. I'll have it done for you like within a week." So within that week, man, we got the record back, and that's how I actually didn't actually get in the studio with Push, but I mean it was still cool nonetheless, and we've spoken. I've seen him a couple more times, so he's a good dude, man.
Nice, that's what's up. I'm feeling that joint as well. And the video for it is nice, so definitely.
Oh yeah, man.
Check that out as well too.
Oh yeah, we that video was crazy, man. Because I shot it with Pusha in LA originally, but then we had to scrap it because there was some things I didn't like. So when we did this one, we kind of just like the guy that actually shot the video was like, "Yo, let's do this concept of paper bags," and I was like, "Man, this is crazy." But when we did it, it looked so tight. So I was like, "Yeah, this is what's up." So yeah,
when I saw that, I was like, what?
Yeah, man.
I was like, that is so different.
And it got so much more attention than I actually expected, because I didn't see it as, you know, something amazing, but like apparently a lot of people don't know. So
yeah, it definitely was. So, Breezy, before I let you go, yeah, not a problem, but before I let you go, what other projects do you currently have in the works right now that you'd be able to speak of?
Right now, of course, we pushing 93, which you can actually get on liferhouse.com. That's LIFERHOUSE.com, and it's also on ND Live Mixtapes as well as Hot New Hip Hop and Dat Piff. We pushing that right now. I'm releasing some documentary footage. You know, every week I'm giving, you know, my life is something to, you know, kind of like a day in the life of me, you know, and that's really all I'm pushing for right now. Of course, I have my own foundation. It's called the Mary Louise Foundation, and basically what we do is we help young kids strive in performing arts and athletics. So whether it be, raising money for scholarships or materials or anything that can help them, prosper. So I got a couple events coming up for that. November 20th, I have one out here in the DC area. So we're doing a lot of community stuff, some community building, and then just working the tape.
Awesome. You plan on stopping by Philly or New York anytime soon?
Man, I'll be in New York. I'll be in New York December 6th. I got a show out there with Sally, so definitely be out there early December 6th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I will come through and stuff like that.
Yo, you got to, man. It's gonna be a good experience.
Well, thank you so much again, Breezy, for coming on the show. You want to tell all the social sites where people can find you at?
Oh, yeah. You can find the Dope FP, a.k.a. me, a.k.a. KNB. You can find me at on Twitter, of course, at Kid Named Breezy, KidNamedBreezy. You can catch me on YouTube, youtube.com /Breezington TV. That's BreezingtonTV. You can get me at liferhouse.com. You'll see all the blogs, all of our Lifer apparel. Everything will be on liferhouse.com. The mixtape is on there as well. So and then you'll see me on your regular avenues of music, of course, XXL. Everywhere we're building, man. So
we'll definitely stay in touch with us. With any new projects you have coming out, you want to come on the show anytime, just want to call randomly, just feel free to, and